Hi guys, welcome back to Hougan La Rouge Mystic channel. This is Hougan Chris. Once again, I hope everybody out there is well. Everybody is taking the precautions and wearing their masks. Have us walking around looking like a bunch of thieves and what you call that, ninjas. Okay, but if that's what we have to do to stay, healthy and stuff like that, that's what we're gonna have to do. Okay, today I have an interesting video for you guys, and also I want to show you about certain candles, what they're for, when to use them, when not to use them. Okay, because there's a lot of us that are yogon folie pour loi or pour bagay et vaudou, meaning that everybody has this not eagerness, but this infatuation about the spirit world and the loi and the voodoo and the Santeria. If you have not been called, okay, for these specific religions, if your culture of understanding is not part of the religion, if you feel like you're not attracted to certain things that go with the religion, then it's not for you. Because voodoo is something that comes from the heart, not the pocket. The pocket is supposed to come from the employers, okay? Not from you. Now, if you sit here and you want to invest in products, invest in statues, dolls, and all that, just know you're buying that for the spirit. And God forbid, I'm going to tell you what not to do. Don't ever buy something for them and tell them, I want my money back or you owe me. Don't do that, because they do not like that. The minute they hear that, they're not going to tell you or ask you another damn thing, because it's just like a human. We do not like to be reapproached, or like they say in Creole, reprochim, meaning that, look, I did this for you, you did this for me, so you owe me. Okay? That's a way of trying to keep the deal fresh. There's no deals with them. Okay? What you can say is, I'm about to light this lamp, I'm about to do this because I would like your help or your assistance in getting involved to what it is I petition for. Don't petition them for money. Petition them for the work so that you can make the money. Okay? Petition them for protection in your house, outside your house. Petition them for health, stability, security. But don't tell them that you're in this, or you're lighting them, or you're doing X, Y, and Z because they owe you for what you've done for them. We all get our time. We all get our share. When you dealing with the earthly religions, so forth and so on, it takes time. Now, you do got spirits up there, okay, that they will make deals with you. Are the deals beneficial for both sides? Sometimes not. Sometimes you got a spirit that works in the botanica or in your business, wherever it is that you went and you got involved with. Okay? This is when they call it point. That means it's a point loi. It's not your loi within your court. It's another loi that you went to go and get so that it can help you work with sometimes difficult cases, healing, all that other kind of stuff. But that particular spirit will say to you, well, if you make $10,000, okay, and with the help of me, okay, I've sent you a whole bunch of business, I've put this store on the map that you're great and all that stuff like that. I want a cow every year, or I want a bull every year, or I want a ceremony every year. That will cost you sometimes more than what they give. But you put yourself in that condition, in that situation, not them. Me personally, the only way I would ever get involved in something like that is if my family is being affected, okay, by whatever some God forbid person who can't stand my guts. For what reason, I don't know. Nor am I trying to sit here and play innocent, okay? Because we all got our secrets and issues. But that sure is not going to get me to get to a point where I'm going to go hire a spirit that's not in my court, okay? Meaning that I didn't inhabit, it's not in my habitat. And for me to go say, I need your help because Gilles was just taking too long. Or Freda, or Dambala, or Danto, or Cousin, and all this other kind of stuff that's in your court. It's taking too long for me to fulfill my obligations. These spirits are in charge of killing people, destroying people's families. They cause people to get in accidents. They are what you call tricksters and mischievous spirits. If you have a botanica and you got competition in the area, but you want only for your store to be booming, that's another thing. But why not wait, okay? And let your work speak for itself. Because if you're a good Hougan, Mumble, Santera, Babalao, or whatever, say it takes time. Okay? The spirits work. Trust me, I've done work with them before for my needs and somebody else's needs, and it have went through. Is it going to go through in 30 days? No, because I'm not working with St. Expedite. So it's not a situation that needs to be so quick that you can't wait. Allow work, because I don't like spell, allow work to go through when you petition it. Okay? Now, I got an interesting video today, and the reason why I'm giving you this video early and then not going to break it down into the seminar is because I want you guys to get an idea of what certain things is used, why they're used, and what to use with them. Okay? I'm going to show you some. These are what you call, if I'm not mistaken, 4-inch to 6-inch candles. Okay? And they're your, I call them votive candles. But you could always get votive candles as well that's small like this, or votive that's in like the ones in the churches and stuff like that, or the one that's in the Hanukkah for the days and stuff like that, or even Kwanzaa. Okay, these will fit in there good. But no, these are not going to stand up. But the reason why I wanted to show you them is because, let's say for instance, you're having a hard time, okay? And you have no kind of money whatsoever to get the 7-day candles, or you don't know how to do a Pacific lamp for the spirits. So what you do is I'm pretty sure if times are rough, I'm hoping that if times are rough, you do have something somewhere where you could afford 1 to 2 to 3 of these. At like 89 cents or so. And if you don't have these colors, you can use the white one that you always see when I'm doing my videos, and to help me do what it is that I'm doing in light. Okay? In case the spirit talks to me and tells me, you know what, Chris mentioned this to them. And I'm going to show you how you use them, how you oil them, and also how long they last, and how you can burn them little by little for Pacific petition. And let me tell you something. You may think that this thing, you're trying to say like, what is this candle going to do? It's going to work. It's going to do justice. Because you know why? It's not about this candle. It's you becoming submissive to the spirit. It's you showing desperation to the spirits. Okay? That's hard work. Because a lot of us, sometimes we say, oh no, we can't do that, we can't do this, and oh, I'm not using that corny little candle. This ain't gonna do for me. So you know what the spirit does at that time? It shuts down the request. Because you already put negativity on it. So how can you sit there and expect them to help you when you already jacked up your petition because you're like, what is this supposed to do? This is powerful. And it's powerful than any else that you would think so. Especially if it's to a specific spirit or saint and you pouring your heart and soul to it and you're burning it and you're praying for the days or how many other days, you're going to get what you want. Believe in it. I'm going to come back to these later when I finish showing you what else is on the table. Okay? Now, I used up my penis candles, okay, which I was hoping I had one left, okay, and this is the women's, this is the vulva, okay. I don't know about too much of the women's parts and stuff like that, but I do know that's what it looks like, okay. So now, let's say for instance you love this woman so much, okay, but you feel like things are not going so well in the bedroom, or you're having a feeling that she's not doing the right things by you and she's stepping out, okay? Me personally, I'm not going to use these, but I would put it with the work. So say for instance you came to me and you said, and I read for you and I said to you, this is what's going on. What is it that you would want to do? I would check the cards to see if you're clear and what is she not clear about. Because my job at that time is to protect you. Because did you deserve to be cheated on? No, I don't think nobody deserves to be cheated on. Especially if you're not getting it. I mean, especially if you're doing it because it's just all about you, okay? But I'm telling you, sometimes there is men that you are with and they're not sexually active with you the way you would want them to be sexually active with you. Sometimes they're not in a good mood. Sometimes the work or whatever it is draining them, or they're not attracted to you the way they were. And they're putting that on you because every night they're not in the mood or they pushing you away. Oh, and the worst thing is when you're sleeping or and you're in the bed and you guys are back to back. No, it's not supposed to be like that. Now, if it starts in the beginning and you guys are laying with each other and it starts getting hot, then I could understand moving over and then going to sleep. Okay? But no one has the right to be told no and just like that, or I'm not in the mood and stuff like that. That hurts somebody's feelings. So, if you're a person that believes in going to a Hougan Mambo or a spiritual person that deals with these kind of things, go get the reading. Find out what's going on. Sometimes the woman could not even be cheating either. She could just be saying, you know what, I've had it. Let me back off now. I'm not going to beg for somebody to have sex with me, okay? I'm already lowering myself. Why do I have to beg you when all in the beginning you were all over me, okay? So no. Now, if the girl is in the wrong, and she's just sleeping around because she's horny as hell, or she just can't get enough, tie her down. Okay? Tie her down. Now, this candle right here, you may say, oh, it's just a vagina, or whatever the case may be, blah, 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 blah. But this thing right here can do wonders. Once again, the tool. This is just the tool. Okay? But it's your intentions, the power, the spirit that you're petitioning, and also the loading. Okay? Do you have the correct herbs, oils, prayer, proper petition, everything? Okay? It's going to be on and popping. Okay? So now, in this little space right here, okay, this is the bottom of it, okay? And I hope Jermaine is zooming in so he can see what's happening to show you the bottom part of the candle, okay? Now, let's just say for a minute, hold on. Hey, Taylor,
Yeah.
can you get me a piece of foil from the drawer? Thank you. Because I want you to see exactly how it goes. Because you're going to have to do it on something that is going to get messy. Let me make sure that I have my other charging thing here so I can show you how you open it. And bye, guy. There's another way you could do it as well too, but I'm just going to show you, give you an idea of how it goes. Thank you. That's Taylor, everybody. Oh, and always remember when you're doing foil, always do it in the side that's not shiny. This side is considered a mirror. Okay, so the spirit is seeing what's going on, and it's on the outside. So which means it looks like a glass to the spirit. So back and forth, it shows them. Okay, they already know what's going on inside that, but this is a way of sealing it. Now, I would take this. Okay, I would heat it up really good. Really good. This is just an example, and I just want you to understand that. And if you're not familiar with candles and stuff like that, I suggest you don't do it. But I just want to show you how it's done. Okay, that black stuff is coming from my end of my screwdriver. So let's say, for instance, this has a deep hole in it. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the herbs that go with affairs, cheating affairs, negativity. They actually have herbs that's for deceit, that's for genitals, that's for, you know what I'm saying, for the person to get certain reactions. Okay? So you just keep on doing this, and then pay attention to the wax that's falling out. That wax that's falling out, what you can do is after you finish loading it, okay, you see it's going deeper and deeper. You see? Now at the end, what you can do is what you're going to do is you're going to take this. Once you do it right, okay, you're going to take that part and you're going to take a spoon at that point. You're going to pick it up over this with the spoon, and then you're going to pass it over the flame. Hold this right here like that. Or you could even lift this up. You could even take this, which I suggest personally when you are doing this, you can work with the color of the work. Take it, light it, and dip the wax back in. You see? It's a process. And that's what the spirit likes. Because let me tell you something. If you come to me and we're working on something like this, which of course I got to make sure my third hand and my third eye, which is my cards, my friends, are telling me that yes, this may be necessary or whatever like that. We're going to do this bad boy together. Because if you think I'm going to sit here and enjoy working with this, you got another thing coming. Okay? So you're going to be digging your hole. Okay? Now, if you say, Chris, I can't, and all this other kind of stuff, I'm going to do it. But more than likely, I'm going to tell you, look, this is your job. This is what you wanted to do. You're going to do it in front of me so I can load it for you. Or, if you don't want to do it like that, you could take a razor. Ooh. You could take a razor and then you could go down it like this. Imagine it that it's opening. Okay? And then it's opening, and then once you open it by the razor and the thing and it's open, and then you could load the ingredients in it too. And then I'm going to get you a small type of bowl that I use. when I'm doing like stuff like that so that it can fall in the bowl. Now, if the candle burns nasty and to the side and stuff like that, most likely something's wrong. And then once that burns out, you may need to do it again. Now, I'm going to tell you something else. When you are using these candles, it's just not my herbs and oils that's going to be needed. You're going to need, okay, some pubic hair. You know, the flowers that God spread onto their box with the hole in it. Because that's what I call it. Rose petals. Alright? So now, once you got it deep enough and stuff, now you put the pubic hairs that you got. You could even get her hair, okay, from the thing. And then with that hair, if it's a long hair or whatever, I'm gonna tie it to the candle. Or if you got her underwear, okay, that's gonna be even better because I can wrap it around the candle and it's not gonna be burnt. The wax is gonna fall onto it, and then at that point it goes into another vessel, okay? And then when it's time for you to place it somewhere in your home, it's not gonna be obvious, okay? Because it's gonna be all kind of stuff. If they say, "Oh, what were you burning?" It was some type of incense that I had gotten, and it was pink. So they said it was supposed to smell like roses, but I didn't get roses from it. I got cheating from it. Ring a bell? Now, sometimes when you dig, it'll start going into the thing. Now, if you're not gonna scrape out the and use the candle wax right there, like I said, take another candle, take the wax, and let it drip in, and it'll cover it. Okay? So, that's for the Volvo. Now, this specific color is not for negativity. This is for the good stuff, okay? Let's say you don't really know her that well, and you want her, you know what I'm saying? And she spoke to you for a while, and then she said she wasn't interested anymore, and you still pursuing her, okay? That's what this would be good for, to draw, for love. Or if you want more excitement in the bedroom, then we're going to start putting things in there that have to do with sexuality. Okay? There is Adam and Eve. Okay? There is Jezebel oil. There is, Spanish fly oil. There's all kinds of oil that relates to the sex. Okay? Now, we got done with that one. So any questions, feel free to, contact me, okay? Here's another candle. It's a couple candle, okay? As you can see, one is light pink, one is red, okay? So now, here we go. Now, I've had these a while. I never opened it, but I'm going to open it for you guys today, okay? I don't like to open it because I never know when I'm going to need it. But I'll just wrap it back up with foil and then go from there. Okay. They have these where sometimes they're back to back or they're front to front. Okay? Now, this is if you want a relationship with somebody who's kind of giving you the cold shoulder, or you feel like you need some more excitement in your relationship because you think the relationship has went dull, and maybe this person's been running out on you and you've noticed a change in him and you want to draw him back onto you. You can use it because they're both good colors. Okay? This is the love. Okay, because it's pink. This is the good stuff too. If I was in a relationship and I felt that the relationship was getting a little dull, What I would do personally, because this is a man and a woman, they got them single, where you'll just get the man. I'll get both of the men, okay? And then little by little, I would go like this. Every day, every day, every day. And I'm talking every day. And these usually burn sometimes for 7 days, 4 days, 5 days. You move it slowly. 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 And then boom. Both men are facing each other. Okay? Now, if you want to break up with somebody, you turn it around like this. Okay? Now, they're going to move forward. I mean, backwards. Today, 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 today. But, is it just like that? No. Here we go with the drilling process. Okay? Hot, steamy, sex, love, passion. Okay? The reason why you got to use something large is because you'll be here all day. Or, I'm going to tell you another thing. You can get a small drill from Home Depot or wherever it is that they will sell those kind of handheld things. You can get it and then create your hole there. And see, you put it like this. You turn it the way I was turning the vulva. Okay? And then, once you think that you got it good and stuff like that. Now, remember, don't say, but what about the bottom? An airhead is going to ask that type of question. And I hope that I'm not watching anybody who have a piñata for a head. Okay? So, we just go like this. Alright? We keep going, keep going. Now, with the drill, it's going to be... and then it's going to be done. But sometimes, let me tell you something. The spirit likes the arm into it, the muscle into it. Because that's showing them how much you're going out of your way to sit here and to do what it is that you're doing. So now, you would load this with all the good stuff. Okay? You would load it with excitement. Come to me. Love drawing. They have another Adam and Eve. Okay? They have, oh my God, love drops. Anything pertaining to love, stay together, things like that. That's what you would get, because we're dealing with a couple who wants to be together. Okay? Now, if another woman comes to me and says, well, I want him, but he's married, but he continues to come and meet me and we have sex. And, sweetie, that's all it is. You are the side piece. You are the mistress. So if you're the mistress and it comes to my cards is it for me. It tells me all about you. So if you are the mistress, it's going to come up. And you know what I'm going to tell you? Sweetie, why would you want to be with a man who has a family and kids and his home? Because he's not going to be able to last with you. Because he has already have something established. All you going to do, all y'all going to do is live in holy hell. Okay? Because first of all, let me tell you, you get or do anything with magic and that you're trying to sit here and hold on to, not happening. Because everything in life wears off, just like the tires in the car. Or as a matter of fact, the battery, it runs out. And so you need to go up to AutoZone and get yourself another battery. So you dig, you dig, you dig, you dig, you dig, you dig, you dig. But you ain't gonna have to dig if you get that small little drill, a baby drill. You don't need something that you're gonna be like, and it's gonna be all in there, because it's gonna cut in half. You don't want that. Okay? Or if you think that you know another way that's going to be easy, okay? You can say, let me drill it into here, right here in between, okay, or there. But the reason why they always say the bottom is because you can always close it with wax. And all the stuff in there is going to stay in there. Now, that's not over once the herbs, once the oils in there. No, you're going to go and you're going to pass. You're going to have to write the person's name. Of course, that's beside the petition. And when you write the person's name, you're not writing it going down. You're writing it going up. So let's use my name, for instance. I'm going to write Chris. Or if you want to really be private and you don't know who's going to come on you and see this and blah, 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 you always remember this. You can scribble. Okay? But your intentions, okay, knows what it is. The spirits, they know. Some people don't know that. See, I'm giving you guys some good goodies, okay, which you were going to learn on the seminar as well. If you live in a house and you think people are going to find certain things that belong to you or whatever, you know the petition in your heart that you wrote. Don't write it in a language, okay, that the person, somebody else can understand. Just go like this with it. Scribble, 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 scribble. Dear so and so, I want you to understand that we belong together. It's not written in the words, it's written in scribble, scrabble. But you don't need to worry about that. They got you. They know what you're talking about. Okay? So therefore, all that writing and somebody, you scared somebody's going to come on you and all that. Sometimes you got to be incognito with your business because people love to creep. Okay? So you just keep on going. If you don't have the little drill, okay, you can always heat it up again. And when I mean heat it up, I don't mean let the thing lean up where the wax that's on the tip of the thing is going to close out the light on your candle. Because remember, I always told you, work with light. Okay? Yeah, that's deep enough because you don't need that much. You don't need that, you know what I'm saying? And so now what you're going to do, because it's going to take a while before it burns down. Once you finish stuffing it and all that other kind of stuff, just see how the wax is coming down on here. Pour it in there. You see? And it's going to close everything back up. You see what I'm saying? You got all the oils, all the herbs, all that's going to sit there. And it's going to be lit little by little. Okay? And as it goes down, the attentions and everything is in there. Oh my God, these are delicious. But I'm going to tell you, in voodoo, okay, you can use whatever you want, whatever it is that you practice. But I'm going to tell you, half of voodoo, as a matter of fact, not all, but they don't know nothing about these kind of things unless somebody from the U.S. has taught them. They use lamps for everything. But let me tell you something. Those lamps are powerful, especially if they got the good products. They know the prayers that go with certain works. It's powerful because you got to remember the spirit is being drawn to it. Okay? Through the sense. All that. You see? I'm going to show it to you when it dries. And you don't even have to worry about it coming back out because it's not. You dig the hole deep enough. You filled it up with the wax. It's not going to get to the oil. To the oil and the herbs right away. But all you got to do is imagine, because you're going to put some oil on here as well. But you're not going to drown it. You're just going to pass it up. And with good candles like this, good works, you got to remember, you're going up. You're not going down. You're going to go up all the time. And as you're talking to it, you're going to spin it in a circle. Because it's a job for positivity. Okay? And that's the same thing that I would do with this one. Okay? So it's the same thing red. Or I can use this one to use as a boss situation to give it energy. I'm not going to use this one as a boss because pink is really for love. But this can be for energy, circulation of blood if somebody's sick. And all this other God. Don't let it fool you because you see the hug and stuff like that. As long as you know what it means to you, that's all that matters. Okay. You see it sealed? You see? That's what it is. And it's going to keep on drying. Now, that's for the couple things and stuff like that. Okay? So, the thing I'm trying to let you guys know is that anything is possible. You could get it for a cock, which is my favorite. The couple candles, okay? And you got to pay attention to the oils you're using. Remember, I told you I don't like scented oil from Selena's perfume. That's all it is, and food coloring. It's not good at all. It's going to cause your candles to burn black, especially if you use too much. And don't always think that it's the oil that's making your candles burn back. You see these candles? They will burn for 7 days. Look at that. 7 days. So there is no problems whatsoever. Okay? No problem. And I love the times where there's not like this kind of film on it. And it's just clear all around. Okay? And as you can see here on the bottom, it's very, very clear. So it absorbed all my energy. Okay? And I'm looking forward to the future. Okay? I'm good with my ogu. I'm good with my Dambala. You see? And I got my Dambala lamp right now. Fueda, Lasian, all of them lit up in the altars out there. You see? So if I had problems and I remember how I dressed them and stuff like that, then they shouldn't be dark. They would be dark if there was something that they need my attention on. Okay? So that's done with the way your candles are supposed to look. Okay? Now, I got the pull-out candles. Okay? Now, the pull-out candles, it takes a while for you to know how to do that. Okay? I'm going to tell you too, as long as I've known about them, sometimes I create a mess. And then you got other people who likes it and could use it. You see, it got even better. It's more dry. So, no need to worry. Because I'm lighting it from up here. So, look how far it's going to take before it goes down. You see what I'm saying? So, don't worry, I got you. Oh, and I always say too, if there's anything that I say or I show you and you think that you need more information on it, go do your research. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? I'm not going to give you information that I myself don't believe in. Okay? I'm not going to do it. So let me clear this right here so I could do my other ones.